You need to study, and so do I.
Welcome back to Prep With Me. We're preparing for the SHRM-CP together, one short lesson at a time. The guide to this study series is the SHRM Body of Applied Skills and Knowledge, or BASK. We're still in the Leadership and Navigation Behavioral Competency inside the Leadership Cluster. Here in Lesson 7, we'll explore the sub-competency of vision. In the context of the SHRM, vision is not talking about personal visionary thinking. We're actually describing an HR professional's proficiency in creating, aligning, and supporting a clear strategic direction for HR that connects directly to the organization's mission and long-term goals. According to the SHRM BASK, vision means defining and supporting a coherent vision and long-term goals for HR that support the organization's strategic direction. This competency includes 4 proficiency indicators that we'll review. The first proficiency indicator is support the organization's mission, values, culture, and goals. HR leaders embrace the organization's purpose and help translate its mission and values into daily people practices. HR does not operate separately. It aligns behavior, policies, and decisions with the culture leadership intends to build. Your mental cue is match HR to the mission. So for the test, choose answers where HR aligns actions with mission and values, ensures programs reinforce culture, models the organization's values, connects decisions back to organizational purpose. Definitely avoid answers where HR acts in isolation or builds programs that contradict culture. Question: the organization's mission emphasizes innovation and continuous improvement. HR updates job descriptions to include creativity and problem-solving behaviors. Which part of the vision sub-competency is described here? A. Identifying process improvements. B. Supporting organizational mission and values. C. Defining HR policy requirements. Or D. Facilitating communication. It's B. Supporting organizational mission and values. HR is aligning everyday work, or job descriptions, with the organization's stated mission in this example. Proficiency indicator 2 of vision is defining actionable strategic HR goals. HR translates broad strategy into clear, specific, and actionable HR goals, such as recruiting priorities, talent development plans, diversity targets, or workforce capability needs. Where the first indicator expected HR to support the mission, defining goals means laying out those steps we need to take to do so. Our mental cue is turn strategy into steps. So for the test, look for answers where HR sets measurable objectives, creates implementation timelines, aligns HR goals with company strategy, builds HR plans that operationalize vision. Avoid answers where HR creates tasks with no connection to strategy. Question: the company plans to expand operations in 2 years. HR creates a talent pipeline initiative to prepare supervisors for promotional opportunities. This demonstrates A. Personal leadership vision. B. Navigating informal networks. C. Defining actionable HR goals aligned to strategy. Or D. Employee engagement planning. The answer is C. Defining actionable HR goals aligned to strategy. HR is turning long-term organizational goals into concrete, future-focused HR planning. Indicator 3. Identifying opportunities to improve HR operations. HR must regularly look for ways to strengthen processes, systems, and services so they better support organizational strategy. This is about seeing gaps and proposing improvements before issues escalate. Mental cue here is fix HR to support the future. So for the test, look for answers where HR spots inefficiencies, modernizes or updates HR processes, proactively recommends improvements, aligns operational fixes with strategic goals, and definitely avoid answers where HR reacts only after a problem occurs. Question: HR notices inconsistent onboarding practices across locations and proposes a standardized onboarding model tied to our company values. Which part of the vision competency is this? A. Process improvement aligned with HR strategic vision. B. Communication and decision making. C. Ethical practice. Or D. Tactical employee relations. The answer is A. Process improvement aligned with HR strategic vision. The action reflects proactively improving HR operations to support organizational goals. Proficiency 4. Supporting implementation of HR programs, practices, and policies that uphold the vision. This is all about follow-through, ensuring those HR programs are implemented correctly, consistently, and in alignment with the desired strategic direction. Your mental cue here is support the strategy, don't skip the follow-through. For the test, look for answers where HR supports rollout of strategic HR initiatives, ensures alignment between policy and strategy, reinforces existing HR frameworks, and communicates the purpose behind HR programs. Avoid answers where HR ignores the strategy or undermines organizational direction. Question: HR helps managers understand how the new performance management system connects to the company's long-term growth goals and ensures training is completed on time. This reflects A. Navigating the organization. B. Supporting the implementation of HR programs aligned with vision. C. Managing conflict. Or D. Personal risk-taking. The answer is B. Supporting implementation of HR programs aligned with vision. This is the implementation support, ensuring HR programs reinforce organizational strategy. Alright, let's move on to the rapid review. 1. HR updates the company handbook language to reinforce transparency, a stated organizational value. This demonstrates A. Legal compliance. B. Tactical communication. C. Talent acquisition strategy. Or D. Supporting mission and values through HR practices. The answer is D. Supporting mission and values through HR practices. Updating the HR materials to reflect values means HR is aligning their daily practice with the organization's mission. 2. HR develops a 3-year workforce readiness plan to prepare teams for the company's shift to automation. This reflects A. Defining strategic HR goals aligned to business direction. B. Workforce analytics. C. Tactical training. Or D. Personal leadership vision. The answer is A. Defining strategic HR goals aligned to business direction. HR is translating the long-term business direction, automation in this example, into actionable HR strategy. 3. HR identifies inefficiencies in the current benefits enrollment process and recommends a new, easier-to-navigate platform. This is an example of A. Culture alignment, B. Conflict resolution, C. Improving HR operations to support strategic needs, or D. Navigating organizational politics. The answer is C. Improving HR operations to support strategic needs. Spotting inefficiencies and recommending operational improvements is explicitly part of the Sub-Competency vision, the third indicator of proficiency, identifying opportunities to improve HR operations. Question 4. HR collaborates with managers to reinforce the rollout of a new learning development program tied to the company's long-term growth goals. This reflects A. HR's tactical coaching role. B. Fixing communication gaps. C. Supporting the implementation of HR programs aligned with vision. Or D. Managing change resistance. The answer is C. Supporting the implementation of HR programs aligned with vision. HR isn't creating the program, they're supporting its implementation and aligning it to strategic directions, matching this proficiency as an indicator of vision. Excellent work! You just completed Vision, the second sub-competency inside Leadership and Navigation. If this helped, like, subscribe, join me for Lesson 8.